Hello, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Wilkerson, your friendly reading specialist, and welcome to Writing Workshop. Today we're going to do a brief editing mini lesson on using its and its correctly. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, we're going to first review its, I-T'-S. So we're going to learn a spelling rule about when to use its, I-T'-S. So listen to the rule. If an author means it is or it has, then use an apostrophe. Its is a contraction for it has or it is. So anytime we use I-T'-S, then we substitute the words it is or it has and listen to determine if it makes sense. So we're going to watch a brief YouTube video to help us make sense of the word its. Never. All right. Now, that was very easy to understand. So let's review its real quick. I'm going to give you a few examples. It's been a long time since I went to the movies. Here I mean it has been a long time. So I know that I use I-T'-S because what I'm saying is it has been a long time. It's cold outside, but the subway is warm. So here I mean it is cold outside, so I know I use the I-T'-S. It's been raining all day. It is been raining all day. Does that make sense, boys and girls? No, you got it. It has been raining all day. Does that make sense? Yes, you got it. So it's been raining all day. I know that I use an apostrophe S. It's time for class to begin. It has time for class to begin. Does that make sense? No. It is time for class to begin. Does that make sense? You got it, boys and girls. It is time for class to begin. And finally, let's look at the last one. It's a good idea to pay attention in class. Do I mean it is a good idea to pay attention in class? Yes, you got it. It is a good idea to pay attention in class. So let's review the rule one more time. If an author means it is or it has, then you always use an apostrophe. You got it, boys and girls? Got it. Let's review its with no apostrophe. Let's go. Its. If its is used as a possessive, as we saw in the video, then we don't use an apostrophe. Possessive means belongs to or belonging to. It's a possessive pronoun that's used for animals or things. So let's get a few examples here. Each puppy is photographed next to a soda can so that the judges can see its size. Whose size? The puppy size. The size belongs to each puppy. So it shows ownership and it's talking about an animal. So we use its without an apostrophe. Let's look at the next example. The caterpillar shook its head, then it set to work again. Whose head? The caterpillar's head. The head belongs to the caterpillar. Again, the word shows ownership. It's talking about an animal, the caterpillar, so we know we use the word its without an apostrophe. Let's look at the last one. I think the television is broken because its screen and sound will not come on. Its screen and sound will not come on. Whose screen and sound? Or what screen and sound? The television. So again, it shows ownership. It refers back to, a thing, which is a television. So it's, without an apostrophe, shows possession and can be traced back to a noun, which is the antecedent. And so it is a possessive pronoun. And it stands for either an animal or a thing. And sometimes it can stand for an idea. All right, let's have a little bit of guided practice. Which word makes the sentence correct? ITS or IT apostrophe S? I want you to turn and talk to your partner to determine which word is correct. And you're going to use the rule and prove your response. Remember, it's either going to be a possession and it's going to need an apostrophe. And it's not going to need an apostrophe, or it's going to be a contraction that stands for it is or it has, and it has to have an apostrophe. So, blank, important to finish your homework. Which its would you use? Turn and talk. All right, let me have you back in 3, 2, 1. Which one did you choose? Yes, you got it. It's with an apostrophe. How do we know? What's our proof? Because we can expand that and say, it is important to finish your homework. Teachers, you can review the rest of these sentences for your guided practice with your students. Allow them to turn and talk, and then come up with not only which it's to use, but the proof. How do they know that they're correct? You can pause the video at this time. All right, now we're going to try a little bit of independent work, first with a star stem. So if this sentence is within a passage and you have a question that asks you to how should this sentence be changed, here's the sentence. So the next time you hear someone listing the reasons that dogs are better than cats, remember that having a cat for a pet has its advantages. I want you to independently think about how this sentence would be changed. I want you to select your answer and write a brief response as to why you chose that answer. Pause the video at this time to allow students to try to show their understanding of what's been taught. You can pause the video at this time. All right, last independent work you have for today, working with its and its. I want you to write a quick write in your journal about your backpack or your pencil. Everybody has a backpack or a pencil. Describe it and tell what it can do. You have 5 minutes. Use the words its with an apostrophe and it's without an apostrophe appropriately. Here's your chance to apply what you have learned in writing in your own compositions. So you're going to do a quick write in your journal, either about your backpack or your pencil. You're going to describe either your backpack or pencil and tell what it can do. You're going to have 5 minutes to write silently, and you're going to use the words it's with an apostrophe and it's without an apostrophe appropriately. Then your teachers will give you feedback. You're going to write these in your journal. Ready? Begin.